Kia ora, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you to everyone that's joined. Hello, Grave Reaper, how are you? Thank you for joining. And Mr. A Farmers, thank you for joining. Great to see you here. So we're back on Judith Plains. I've just finished this field. We're going to hook up, head back to the yard. Richard Herbert, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Now let's have a look, see if there's another contract. After all, we are a contracting business. Maybe we could do 54. I was looking at the cost of the cedar that I wanted, and it's going to be about 600,000. So yeah, that's take a few contracts to save up for that cedar. You're close to passing out, Grave Reaper. Well, put your head down on a pillow, mate. And might be an idea to have some sleep, mate. Sleep is always good. Take it from someone that did a 24-hour stream. Sleep is good. Yay, we made it. I think we can get to where we want to go going this way. That farmer guy, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so this Mac's a bit better than the Freightliner, that's for sure. A bit more grunt to it. I like to come to the stream. I could not wake up and stay wake up most of the time. Yeah, mate. It's tough when you can't sleep, I know. Good trailer, it just doesn't strap everything down tightly, that's the problem. Now, let's see. Right. Yep, 56 is just... like it's that one there. I wake up before 6 a.m. I am not stay up, but sometimes I can. Yeah. The tractor a bit big for the low loader? Possibly. There is another sort of low loader, but I definitely had trouble going over bumps with it. It's the one that's got all the... I forgot to unstrap it. So it should be able to go on that low loader and stay strapped down, but I think because of the extension or something, it doesn't quite strap everything down. So sometimes it moves. Hey, do hello. Welcome in. Yeah, mate, pulled a Kiwi. Because they have those cross straps and you can't get to the straps manually. So you have to undo it with the trailer connected. That's my excuse anyway. Looks like it's going to be one of those days. We stuck in reverse gear. Like it might have cleared itself now, hopefully. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I have had one of those days today, I'm afraid. I had to go through a few, you know, those videos that the companies have you do that, you know, tell you about all these great, wonderful things they're doing, and you know, all that sort of thing, privacy and you know, ISO 2000 and whatever. Yeah, I had to do a few of those today. Turned my brain to mush. Yeah. Yeah, work wasn't so good today. Turned my brain to mush, I'm afraid. You got an ad about a Ferrari. Wow, okay. You must have given them the impression you've got a lot of money. Hope you enjoyed the ad there, Grave Reaper. Any ad with a Ferrari in it's got to be pretty good. Yeah, so we've got a few seeding jobs, but I can't afford a seeder, that's the problem. Guess I could lease it. Would have been better if it was a Chevy. Yep. Some may say even better if it was a Ford. I don't fit in a supercar. I'm 6'10". Yeah, that would make life interesting. Yeah, supercars aren't exactly designed for comfort and room. That's for sure. You fit but can't afford. Yeah, not sure I'd want a Ferrari, to be honest. I don't know. I suppose I wouldn't complain if someone gave it to me, but yeah. Mr. A Farmers could afford any supercar if I wanted to, but I keep the three I have. Yeah, mate. Yeah, because you got the McLaren, haven't you? Which I might add has Kiwi roots. McLaren was set up by Bruce McLaren, who was a Kiwi Formula One driver in the 60s and 70s, I think. Hey RJ, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Eve Reaper, I like Chevy more than Ford, but they are good and get the job done. Yeah, you're right, mate. It's one of those things, either you're a Chevy person or you're a Ford person. My family owned a Ford, so that's why I'm sort of more of a Ford person than a Chevy person. 1966 Ford XR Falcon. The Australian version, not the US version. So, yeah, second. Oh no, I think third Falcon that Australia produced. Hey Junaid, welcome in. Thank you for joining. And Vana. Hopefully I pronounced that. No mate, I'm on a PC. This map is only available on PC, I'm afraid. It is a 4X map, so lots and lots of travelling. You've got a 1982 XE Ford Fairmont Gear ESP V8, of course. Yes. Yes. XE, last of the original V8s. Wasn't until EVs that they brought the V8 back. Until, yeah, so from the XFs onwards, they were 6 cylinders only. Yep, you'll find the channel name on the YouTube, mate. A daily drive is a 2006 BFXR8 Ute 6-speed manual. Ooh, nice. Very nice. My dad has a 1987 Camaro. 1989 Camaro. Nice. Something to be said about those older muscle cars. Definitely. Does anyone remember the Australian Toyota advert? Possibly not, because we may not have got it over here in New Zealand. So FPS at the moment is probably sitting at around about 25, 30 on 4K. All leather with a wheel and gear. Yeah. Awesome. Very nice there, RJ. Oh, here I was thinking you were sort of self-censoring for YouTube, but that's okay. Yeah, when I was younger, I had a XC Fairmont with a 351 V8 in it. Used to go really well. Used to use up the gas pretty quickly too, but it used to go really well. Right, let's drop that down so we don't do another Kiwi. 62 dark green Mustang. Yeah, the original Mustangs. I thought they were 64. Junaid, I've told you, you can see the name of the channel in the YouTube. Yes, this one here, I'm never good at remembering horsepower. I just know it's got enough. But if we go back into the shop, go down here, I think I got that one there. And so it will be running 470 horsepower. Hey, dude, you got a 351 Cleveland? Yeah. Sitting in my storage building. They're a nice engine. They are. They are. It's interesting. Australia, they got the Cleveland from America. And I think in America they only came out as 351 cubic inch. And Australia de-stroked it down to be a 5 litre or 4.9 litre 302 because that was sort of a bit more saleable for people that wanted a V8 but were still suffering from the you know, petrol crisis and all that sort of thing. So a 4.9 litre V8 was considered more saleable than a 5.8 litre. Yeah, your ESP is the 302 Cleveland. Yep. Yeah, because that was the last of the Clevelands in the XEs. After that, they, like I say, they ditched the V8 altogether and went to a 6-cylinder. Wasn't until much later that they brought the V8 back. Hey Klaus, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. You sent a picture of a few. Awesome. Thanks for that, RJ. Hey, and thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Need some coffee. It's a little past 4 AM. Mate, you guys get up far too early. Well, I do find I usually wake up at about 5 AM naturally. And Judith, if you want to do a friend request in Discord, you are most welcome to. Hey, that's awesome, Richard. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm sort of the opposite. I watch FS Farmer in the morning. Although I was watching him at lunchtime. Oh dear. I think we're going to have a sheep that's going to get in the way. Not sure what's up with this map and random animals being in the middle of random fields. Yeah, November 1982. Yeah. Yes, RJ, if I remember correctly, the XC was the first of the Falcons to come out with a coil-sprung rear end. Up until then, they'd used the old cart springs, leaf springs. So, totally changed the suspension geometry. Okay, everybody, close your eyes. It's not happening. Here you go. See, it was a ghost sheep. Hey Marcus, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. You see me in chat, but you had to go back to work. Yeah, mate, I had to go back to work. Go back to doing those courses about what the company's doing. Yeah, you have FS Farmers stream on while you get ready for work in the mornings. Yeah. Shredded lamb for dinner. Yeah, nah, we passed right through it, mate. It's just a ghost lamb. Yeah, had a variable rate coil that was horrible, but the Watts link was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I've had a few Falcons in my time. XC, Fairmont, AU, Futura, and an AU Fairmont station wagon. He went and grabbed the barbecue sauce. Yeah, sorry. No sheep were harmed in the production of this stream. Yeah, the coil used to crack at the second or third coil from the top. Yeah. Yeah, they weren't exactly not without their problems. Yes, it's the only map I know of that has random animal problems. So, Saxlingham is meant to come out on the 1st of August, so I'm picking it'll probably be the 2nd of August for me. So yeah, looking forward to that one. May add it into my gameplay. Having a little bit of problems with Silver Run Forest at the moment. I tried to get it to come up in my 24-hour stream, but it wouldn't start. I started it up the other day and it worked fine. And then I tried starting it up today and it was doing the same thing, just crashing to desktop on the compiling shaders. Which Giants reckons is to do with using a resolution greater than 4K, which I'm not doing. Oh, don't look at the chickens. I think the chickens want to live free as well. Oh man, that's just weird animal stuff happening here. I don't know. Yeah, ESPs were sort of the top of the range sports ones. They were, yeah. You definitely got a collector's edition there. Yeah, the coils gave a comfortable ride, where the larger coils gave the car the handling. Yep. Chicken nuggies. It might be one of FS's sheep running about. Hey, it might be. Shall we get them in here to collect them? Oh, nice one there, RJ. Yeah, you've certainly owned it for a while. It is in mint condition too. I don't know if there's an update out for this or not yet. I haven't actually checked on the itch.io page. Not sure if he's updated it. Nope, he hasn't updated it yet. Definitely taking a while. No, he had a break soon after he released the map, which is understandable. It does almost seem like he's lost interest in this one. Hey, seeking your soul. Welcome to the stream. Hey, awesome. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Okay, so we're just about finished this field. Hey kid, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Definitely looking forward to saxling him. Been watching a few of the videos and thinking, yep, I would like to play on that one, I think. So I'm looking forward to jumping on it and just seeing if it is as good as, you know, they were all saying it is. I have to say I was impressed with the map edge that I saw. It did look very good. The road just carried on into a village that's on the map edge. So I think he's done a really good job of that. So looking forward to that. So I've just put in kids channel. Hey, thanks for that, kid. Hey, Mr. Grant, how are you? Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Hey, thanks for that, kid. Yeah. You're gonna cry if you get one more cartoon ad. How many ads are you getting there, Grave Reaper? I've got it set on absolute minimum. So they shouldn't be showing too much, hopefully. Hey Chatsubo, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, before you became disillusioned, yeah, there's been some stuff happening, that's for sure. Hasn't been great. Sixth ad. Not in the last 6 minutes. Hey, thanks kid for that. Yeah, definitely check out Chatsubo's channel. He's been doing a few videos on building his own aeroplane. Yeah, taking a little bit of a hiatus at the moment. It's understandable, but yeah, I'm sure you will get back into it again. So definitely go and check out his channel, give him a few subs. Give him a little bit of a boost to start making some videos, get back into making that aeroplane. RJ, you've got all the editions of the game on PC. Yeah, you see, I started late in the game. I started on FS17. And that was late in the FS17 cycle. And then went straight into FS19 and FS22. And then, of course, FS25. Alright, no, it's saying contract finished, but I like to finish the contract properly. Yeah, Mouse has featured a lot of your mods over the years. Yeah, it was great. So as soon as I finished my stream, I went and had a sleep for about 4 hours, then woke up just to try and get myself back into the normal sleep pattern. So stayed awake until my normal time for bed, and then went to bed. So I did actually make it to work on Monday, and was relatively coherent. But yeah, it was really great. Thanks to everyone who helped out with the donations for Canteen, and thanks for everyone that wanted to. No, you may not have been in a position to do so. Just appreciated the kind thoughts as well. So it was awesome. We were able to exceed our goal. Great. So yeah, it was quite good. But I had to take the Monday off. I couldn't stream on the Monday. It was just a bit too much to get into it. So yeah, took a couple of days off. It was nice. But yeah, back into it. So of course last night I did the Daheim map, which I'm enjoying immensely. It was actually very tempting to jump onto it tonight and carry on, but I thought I'd better not. But I'm thinking I might add the Saxlingham map into the gameplay as well. Maybe running maybe running three maps, adding a bit of variety. It's a bit like a London bus, really. You don't see any for hours, and then suddenly we've got a whole heap of fantastic maps. So yeah, so I'm hoping Saxlingham will come out for console. At the moment it will be PC only. Hey, perfectly imperfect. Soon another one for you. 2K. Yeah, I would probably do another. Probably go for a 12-hour rather than a 24-hour, but try and do a charity stream as well. Another one, because it was nice to raise money for them. They're definitely a worthy cause. Hey, Junaid, welcome into the horizontal stream. Yeah, and welcome in, Perfectly Imperfect. Hey kid, if you're still there, would you be able to put up Perfectly Imperfect's chat? Actually, yeah, just do. Hang on, I can do it. I've got a shortcut for it. Hey, bearded dude, welcome in. Thank you for joining. So I've just put in Perfectly Imperfect Gamers link. Does a he's doing a great series at the moment, starting from scratch with some very strict rules. But yeah, he's doing really well. So he's putting it together nicely. Definitely worth checking out. He's an up and coming star, that's for sure. You're welcome there, mate. I should probably get some big floodlights for the yard. Can't wait to do the multiplayer with me. Yeah. Yeah, well, we've got Wasika County on Saturday. And I would like to say that we're going to be able to do Silver Run, but I'm not too sure. Like I say, they said the solution was, if you're running greater than 4K, is to go down to 4K, but I'm on 4K, and I actually tried it on 2K, and it still crashed. So, not too sure what's happening. I'm hoping I can get the Silver Run Forest to start, and we can do the multiplayer on that as well. Yeah, nah, it's good. It was interesting. The tsunami watch, they were saying that New Zealand was actually going to have to be careful of abnormal sea currents and all that, because they reckon the tsunami was bouncing off of South America, and so we got hit by the initial tsunami coming through, which wasn't really a tsunami. It was more just, erratic sea level rises and rips and that sort of thing. But they reckon that because the wave was bouncing off of South America and all that, we're going to be getting sort of weird stuff happening for a while. So, yeah. Okay, so let's have a look here. Select that. Now, I've got to go for that one, don't I? Oops, wrong key. Let's swap the cultivator out. Yeah, well, they will say what? It was one of the biggest earthquakes recorded. 8.8 on the Richter scale. And when you consider that the Richter scale is like the next point up, is twice as strong as the point before it. That's a lot of energy. Like I've been through a few earthquakes here. Even though I was in the North Island, felt the Christchurch earthquake. We did have an earthquake in the 80s in a town called Edgecombe. And yeah, definitely felt that one. So I felt a few earthquakes. I'd hate to be close to an 8.8 earthquake. That would just be scary, I think. Time for me to go. Yeah, take care everyone and share the crayons. We will. We will. Thank you for joining. You have a good evening there, RJ. Hey, no worries, Share. Thank you for joining. Glad you did. Hope your morning has started well. You got yourself a nice cup of tea. Getting yourself one. Yep, awesome, RJ. It's great to have you coming into the stream and visiting. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Not too sure. We were talking about earthquakes, if that's what you might be thinking of. I don't know. We were saying goodbye to RJ and saying hi to Cher. Looks like we've got a bit of snow on the horizon. Right, let's head down to that field and can't allow it. Yeah, I do have that effect on some people there, Grave Reaper. You're not looking forward to winter? We're in the middle of winter at the moment. Southern Hemisphere and all that sort of thing. I might have to get a couple of trucks and a worker. Get the big seeder, because I don't think I'm going to fit the tractor and the big seeder onto one trailer. All you heard was Reaper. Hopefully my mic's working okay. But yeah, we're sort of talking about earthquakes for a while, and the currents that were hitting New Zealand. Hey Junaid, welcome back. Yeah, sound is good. No worries, mate. Thank you for that. Not blaming your disability, but disability messed up my brain. Yeah, mate. It can definitely do that to you. Sorry to hear that, mate, but you do well. Yeah, Junaid, from New Zealand. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. It's going to be a long day. Yeah, I knew that feeling, mate. Oh, man. Watching those company videos and the company questions. Oh, man. That was painful. Okay, so we've got this big field to plough up. I actually thought we'd already ploughed this field, but apparently it needs doing again. Yep, no, she is right there, Grave Reaper. Honestly, I would never have picked you had a disability until you said you had one. So, yep, you're doing very well there, mate. You watch me on the work phone too, but unfortunately can't comment or anything. Yeah, between work and cheer practice for your daughter every night has your tank on E. Yeah, mate. I appreciate you tuning in, and yeah, I know what it's like. I'll quite often tune in for the likes of Farmer J, FS Farmer, Jay's Virtual Farming as well. Quite often tune into one of their streams while I'm at work, and yeah, it's sort of like you just can't. You can watch, but you can't be, commenting on the phone at all. Yeah, got work to do, Yeah. Yeah, some contracts. I swear I was just at certain fields. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I actually brought this plough to do this field. I remember thinking, wow, that's really good because it's really close. So, I don't know. I know I did something on this field. Yeah, Share, how's the butterflies doing? Hope they're doing okay. Yeah, so I wonder if the snow's going to settle or whether it's just going to sort of be like this. Weather's not too good for them, too much rain. Yeah, we had a bit of rain here too the last week. Had what they call an atmospheric river pass over us. Basically just means a big cloud with lots and lots of rain inside that wants to escape, usually over the nearest bit of land it can find, which is our bit of land. So yeah, we had a fair bit of rain. Which is good for a nearby city. Their reservoirs are now full, so they're happy. Hey, thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a great day. I suppose I could buy a couple of trailers. I've got 2 trucks because I still kept the old Freightliner, so could still use that one. Yeah, Grave Reaper, I just looked up your condition because I wasn't fully aware of it, but you're doing really well, mate. You really are. Absolutely awesome. And it's an honor to have you on the stream, mate. Appreciate you wanting to spend time with us. Yeah, I'm afraid heart disease runs in my family. Grandfather had a stroke at a very young age. Yeah, I was looking at that Grave Reaper, so yeah. You do very well, mate. Like I say, till you mentioned it, we would never have picked that you had a disability. So you're doing very well. Yep, you guys are right there. Perfectly imperfect. I would never have picked it from your stream or from your videos, mate. You just do so well on those videos. It's amazing. Pretty sure I'd ploughed this field up. I'm wondering if they randomly generate the contracts, whether it just adds the field in. I don't know. Yeah, sure. The farm sim community in general is actually an awesome community. Unfortunately, there are some toxic people around, but no, that's the same with any community. But as a whole, farm sim community has been an absolutely awesome place. Yeah, Share, you're definitely a person. Grave Reaper, you're definitely a person as well. And I think sometimes, that's the great thing about a chat is, we see the person in the chat. We don't see the disability in the chat. Yeah, 2020 was a bad year for a lot of people. I'm afraid I have to admit, though, I'm a bit of an introvert. So for me, 2020 was actually a good year. Sorry to say. Being forced into lockdown so many times and being told to stay home, work from home, it was sort of like, I liked it. I liked it a lot. But I know for a lot of people 2020 was a really bad year. Doctors told my mum and dad when they were talking to me it sounded like I was underwater. And that's what you were hearing was, yeah. Yeah, that would make communication difficult, definitely. Yeah, so how many likes have we got at the moment? 9 likes. Awesome. Thank you to everyone that has hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, feel free to do so. It doesn't cost anything. Gives you a feel good feeling. A win-win situation. Klaus, if you're still there, are the ads behaving themselves? The board out there is just getting it done. Yeah, it is. It's a big field, this one. Because it is a 4x map, field sizes are quite deceptive. Field is actually, have a look here, 57 acres. Perfectly imperfect. You haven't had one ad yet? Yeah, I don't get ads either. I've got premium. Basically, we've got the family plan. Because the family plan for YouTube Premium is the same price as the family plan for Spotify. And with YouTube Premium, you get music and videos. With Spotify, you just got music. And YouTube seems to have, you know, all the music that I would like to listen to, so yeah. If I hadn't gone to Llama, I wouldn't be joining in the live streams. Wouldn't have made all the friends I have. Yep. Yeah, I'd love to go to Llama. I'd love to go to a FarmCon, but yeah, it's a long way to travel from New Zealand. And other spending priorities, I'm afraid. When I do my streams, it sounds like I don't have a disability. I would say I am 0.1% of kids my age that has to deal with the polysyndacity. The other things I have dealt with. Yeah. Your struggle is real, but you're doing really well, mate. 10 likes, awesome. Thanks so much, Grave Reaper. FarmCon, want to get there next time. Yeah, I think it'll be a big one because it's their anniversary one, isn't it? But yeah, I honestly don't see it happening. But yeah, it would be great to catch up with everyone. But yeah, Llama would be great too. To, you know, catch up with all the English YouTubers and yeah, just all the English the English farm sim community, not just the YouTubers, but the whole community. It's such a strong community over there. You have 10 streams. That's awesome, mate. Who would you like to meet if you were there? Would have to be Mr. Sealy P. I learnt so much from him with his tutorials in FS17 and his tests that he did. So yeah, definitely. Hey Logan, no, sorry, not on a server. The single player only. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yes, so Grave Reaper, usually I'll stream most nights from 8 PM New Zealand time. I think that's sort of like 4 AM Eastern time. And that's usually yeah, so that's usually on a every day except Tuesday. Usually take Tuesday off to spend some time with the family. So on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, from about 8 PM, I'll usually have a multiplayer going. So you can it's open to anyone. The username and password is in the Discord. Hey Logan, welcome in from England. How are you? Thank you for joining. Got a few people from England on our stream here, so that's great. Trying to stream free simulators, go on Xbox, but I've been streaming Car Mechanic Simulator. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, I played Car Mechanic Simulator years ago. I've got one of the early editions of it. Yeah, it was quite good fun. Yeah, if I'm at my mum's, I am live a lot most of my night. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen your streams here, mate, with Car Simulator. You do really well with them. Yeah, Logan, going well, thanks. You have a server on Lady Hill, nice. I'd say that's a map I've played, to be honest. I'm definitely looking forward to Saxlingham. Will be coming out on the 1st of August. And a reminder, if you have friends that aren't playing Farming Simulator but do have Game Pass, Farming Simulator will be available on Game Pass from August the 1st as well. So picking there might be an influx of new people into the community, maybe all looking for lessons on how to play the game. Yeah, you're using a phone for streaming. Yeah, no, you do it quite well with the equipment you've got, mate. Yes, so Logan, my server is Wasika, and I'm hoping, I have been doing Silver Run Forest, but I'm just having a bit of trouble with it starting at the moment, so I'm hoping we can get that one sorted before this coming Sunday, because it's usually on a Sunday night that we do Silver Run, which I think is usually Sunday night would be Sunday morning for UK. When console players get it, YouTube views will increase. Yep, I think so too. You know, whether my views will increase, I don't know. I don't do a lot of tutorial videos. The likes of Mr. Silly P and Farmer Cop really have those ones sewn up. Yeah, you're getting FS25 when it's on Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, that'll be awesome, Grave Reaper. And when I do the multiplayer maps, I always make them console friendly. So like when I'm playing solo like this, I will add in a whole lot of PC only mods, but when I'm doing multiplayer, I will make them console friendly, so people on console can join as well. Because yeah, the likes of AI Farmer, he's on console. Yeah, I think it'd be really good to have it on Game Pass. I did buy it on Xbox for my kids, but yeah, Game Pass is going to be really awesome. It will also be, if you have Game Pass and a PC, will be available on that. And something else that they're going to do is cloud gaming. So that'll be interesting. I might actually have to give it a try. The only downside with cloud gaming on the PC side of things is it's Xbox controller only. And I sort of like to have a steering wheel in front of me, so but yeah, I might just try out the cloud gaming just to see what it's like. I did a bit of cloud gaming with Forza Horizon, so yeah, that's sort of like a whole new way of doing it. You know, if you've got your Xbox controller with you, you can hook it up to any PC and just play through your web browser. Yep, no worries, Grave Reaper, understand completely. Don't expect you to be there, just the invitation is there for you to join in if you want to. You see other games do it, it didn't end well. Yeah, Forza Horizon was okay. Maybe a bit of frame rate problem, but yeah, I do want to try it out just to see what it is like. Got Game Pass here, so yeah, I will try it out and see how Farm Sim works. Could work quite well because it's not really a frame rate intensive game, you know. You don't need huge frame rate to play Farming Simulator. Yeah, you're right there, Grave Reaper. I believe, yeah, you can stream from the PlayStation, but you can't stream from an Xbox. You've got to run a PC with a screen catcher card. So, yeah, a bit of a nuisance. would be good if they implemented that into an Xbox. Yeah, Richard. The worst part about being almost done ploughing is that now you have to go back and pick up the stones out. Yeah, mate. Although with the Colossus pack, it's a little bit easier. With a 50-meter wide stone picker. But yeah, fortunately this is a contract, so I get to walk away and leave the stones for someone else to sort out. Yeah, I like cloud gaming for Xbox because it's like demo calls some games use cloud gaming and you can use it. Yep. Cloud gaming may actually be good if I'm away from home. I might be able to do a stream using the cloud gaming. Yep, Xbox, most sims are free. Yeah. It definitely made the trains a little bit longer here. Yeah, you got your Xbox account connected to your PC, so all you need is a new monitor. Yep. That's the trouble with a PC, there's always something new that you need. So tomorrow night we'll probably be on Heim again. Actually enjoying that map. Only a little map, but it's just a nice map to play on. And it's available on console 2, I think. I hope it is. Yeah, I'm the same, Mr. A Farmers. I'm more of a PC gamer. I have done a little bit of gaming on the PlayStation. Then I moved on from the PlayStation to the Xbox because I was disappointed with the variety of games that were available on the PlayStation at the time. I went from PlayStation 2 to a PlayStation 3, and the variety of games was not that great on the PlayStation 3. So held off, and then when the Series X came out, I would try and get hold of one, and I did manage to get hold of one. Yeah, the kids definitely use it more than I do. I've got my gaming PC, so that's sort of what I use. Yeah, I used to enjoy Gran Turismo, and on PlayStation 2 it was really good. One of the games, it took me ages to basically clock it, because there was 2 Gran Turismos coming out on the PlayStation 2. And yeah, they were... You brought the game and it was a fully fledged game and just worked. But when they brought the PlayStation 3 out, Gran Turismo was released, and it was only half a game and relied on a lot of downloads being pushed out later on. And in order to get some of the cars, you'd have to log on every day, and yeah, so you're logging on every day. It becomes a chore, not something to look forward to, but something you have to do. And it sort of just ruined it completely. It'd be like, you know, if Farm Sim decided, you know, if you want to get the latest 3-meter cultivator, you need to log in every day for a whole week. And if you miss one day, then you don't get the cultivator. Yeah, how's that fun? That's not fun. Yeah, when we got our Xbox, it was actually quite good. It came with a 3-year Game Pass as well, which was really good. Let's see. Apparently they've released the specs for the new Xbox. I didn't actually watch it because I wasn't sure if it was just clickbait or not. But it must be just about due for them to release a new console. your mum pays for your Game Pass. Yeah. Yeah, I pay for the Game Pass, and the kids get most of the use out of it. But to me, it's actually really worth it because, you know, it's a small amount per month, and it just means that, you know, if my kids say, oh, you know, I want to try this game out, and you look at it, and you know they're only going to play it for about 5-10 minutes, you know, and then they'll get bored with it. And you know, if you're having to spend, like for us, it's $60 for a lot of games. So you know, spending $60 for 10 minutes of playtime is a lot of money. So having it on Game Pass is really good because it means, you know, let's say, can I install it? You can go, yep, go for it. They play it for 10 minutes, then they uninstall it. It's sort of like, it's brilliant. Instead of having to be the mean one that says no all the time. The new Xbox will be expensive. They always are, Share. Yeah, I'm not too sure, Share. I think maybe I spoiled them too much. Yeah, I think Richard down here, they were about $1,200. The exchange rate and all that sort of thing. But still, you know, Xbox is still cheaper than a gaming PC, that's for sure. You sort of pick up an Xbox for about the same price as just a video card. In fact, in a lot of cases, I think the Xbox is cheaper than a video card. You spoil your cats too much. Yeah. That's what cats are there for, to spoil. Yeah, you just don't have PC money. I know what you mean. I spent quite a bit of I worked over at Christmas time. And I was able to get quite a bit of money. And basically I was able to spend that on upgrading my PC with a new CPU and graphics card. But yeah, if I hadn't have done that work over the Christmas time, wouldn't have been able to afford it, definitely. Apparently kids need feeding or something, I don't know. And it's expected that I feed them? I don't know. Doesn't seem right. Yeah, your mum pays for it because the one thing I love to do, I don't get outside much. Surgery on your left foot. And your neighbourhood's not that great. Yeah. Yep, there's nothing wrong with gaming. I've been gaming for a long, long time. Yeah. Yeah, people can be cruel at times. Definitely. Yeah, cats need feeding as well, Share. Definitely. Hey, Just Joe, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Great to see you here. Hope your day is starting well. You're a good baseball player. That's awesome to hear, mate. Yeah, sure, you're right there. Bullies are weak people. Yeah, we had a game called softball here, which is very similar to baseball, only the ball is a bit bigger and the pitch is done underarm instead of overarm. But other than that, exactly the same rules as baseball. But yeah, I used to play that a lot when I was younger. We'll just put Just Joe's link in the chat. If you haven't seen Just Joe yet, definitely check him out. Does a great stream. Another great YouTuber. Oh, Nightbot was a bit slow there, so I typed in the command again, then Nightbot decides to pop the command up. Yeah, so we're just about finished ploughing this field. It's good money for ploughing this field, about 114k. Hey, you're more than welcome, Just Joe. You're one of the good guys. You don't get bullied that much now, but I don't go out because of the homeless people and other things. Yeah. Yeah, it can definitely be a tough world for some people. I don't go out much myself because of people in general. Being an alien, no, I just don't assimilate well. Oh, Grave Reaper. We actually have a very successful New Zealand softball team here. We also have a game called cricket. It's about the only game I know of you can play for 5 days and still end up with a draw. We have a huge tournament here every year for the girls softball. Oh, awesome, mate. Ever seen male softball teams? Yeah, New Zealand definitely has a male softball team. More than baseball. I don't really play baseball much here in New Zealand. Play cricket. And rugby. Rugby's big in New Zealand. People from several states come in for it. Yeah, awesome occasion. I don't see the point of in golf. Oh, chair. Golf is awesome. It's a nice long walk through the countryside ruined by a little white ball. Yeah, you have a rugby club in Tulsa. Nice. I know it is played in America. Six Nations, yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, down the southern hemisphere there's Australia, New Zealand, South Africa and Argentina. And I think Japan was coming down as well. Japan's got a bit of a strong team as well. It was interesting watching a documentary on contact sports. You've been to the Six Nations in Cardiff. Yeah. the Welsh team. Definitely a bit of a nemesis for the All Blacks. Yeah, they could be right there. Although, yeah, New Zealand definitely has some problems with the game and causing damage. The other thing with rugby is the scrum, which is basically when the guys slam into each other and form sort of almost like a spider sort of thing, and then the ball gets chucked into the middle and they try to push each other to get the ball to go onto their side so they can take off with it. And it's actually a really dangerous maneuver to form the scrum, because you basically have, I think, like 4 guys lined up, another 3 guys behind that, 2 guys behind there, so they're all sort of, they lock in together like that, and it's when they slam together like that they can actually end up breaking necks and backs and all that sort of thing. It has actually happened. Just Joe, I'd play golf if the ball was shot from a potato cannon. Well, now that you mention it, there is a driver that does have a little charge in it, and you can use it to fire the ball off. It was basically created for people that wanted to play golf but couldn't swing anymore. So yeah, so you could have something sort of like a potato cannon. Mr. Share watches American football. I was surprised at how technical it is. You know, it's sort of like you have to try and guess the maneuver of the opposing team so that you can try and block them, or try and get the ball past them. You know, it depends on what move you're going to do. It was actually quite surprising. I played it years ago on an old Atari, and I sort of learnt a little bit about the how it all worked. Hey Klaus, yeah, you have to leave. My goats are in my wife's garden eating the flowers. She didn't find it funny. I'll bet she didn't find it funny. Oh, I hope you can get those goats rounded up quickly, and thank you for joining. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. And Peter Piper, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, definitely Just Joe. Yeah, Kahu, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, catch you later, Klaus. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Yeah, bit of late night farming. Yeah, what is it? Just after 10 PM here my time, so Hey, and thank you to our new subscribers. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you all for joining. You're good now, you're 2 coffee deep. Yeah, that definitely helps. Hey, all good, Grave Reaper. I'll be finishing this field off and then I'll probably be calling it a night too. So thank you for joining, and I hope your day goes well, mate. And if you do make it onto one of my streams, you'll be more than welcome. Yeah, Richard. Okay, have a good day at work. Thank you for spending your morning with me. I do appreciate it. I hope your day at work goes well. Just get through this day, and then you've only got one more day, and then it's the weekend. Hopefully you get the weekend off. If not, sorry to hear that. You're just waking 5:13 AM, been up since around 2:30. Slow moving today. Oh mate, yeah. Yep, look forward to it, Richard. Thank you so much. You'll be streaming the whole night, 10 PM to 3 to 6 AM. Your back is not liking you today. Not moving around too much. Yeah, I have had some back trouble as well, so I know what you're talking about, mate. Funny, last time I did injure my back when I was younger. Definitely, it was muscular, fortunately, but it's still, yeah, the damage is still there. So occasionally, yeah, you still feel it. What was funny was the last time I had major back problems, I was actually I just misjudged my the depth of a curb, and yeah, I thought that the ground was going to be a lot closer than, or a lot further away, sorry, than it was. So I sort of slammed into the ground as I stepped off the curb, and that just put my really upset my back. It was yeah. Yeah, stenosis is not fun. Can't let it keep me from doing. Yep, that's right, mate. You've got to keep going. It can be tough at times, though. Oh, mate. Yep. Last time I ruptured the disc in my back, I was lifting the toilet seat lid. I know, and the worst part is, you know, you want to tell people some story about, you know, how you were saving a child from a burning building or something like that, you know, to make it more interesting than say I was lifting the toilet seat. Yep, definitely have a few things like that. People ask, but how did it happen? Yeah, okay. I stepped off a curb. Yeah, urologist said it was already ruptured. Yep. Yeah, something grand, but it was not. Yeah, yeah, definitely, mate. So we're on the 3rd day of February, so we'll be in March very soon. I'm not sure how long I'll keep this map going for. If it requires a new save game, might just flag it and maybe look to see if there's another American map that I can go for. Mountain Hill definitely looks interesting. You're back from lurking. Welcome back, Grave Reaper. Oh, YouTube's a fickle thing. Last night on my vertical stream, I had over 3,000 people on that. Night, down to about 500 people. YouTube is a funny thing. Got 13 likes on our horizontal stream. Thank you to everyone that has hit the like button. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, I do wonder if maybe people were wanting to maybe find out a bit more about Daheim or something? Not sure. And everyone's, you know, played out Judith Plains, but I haven't actually seen a lot of people doing the Daheim, so... "14 likes, thanks Grave Reaper." It was a good night last night, definitely, Just Joe. But vertical stream is vanity. Horizontal stream is a sanity. You know, I get a lot of my regular people visiting more on my horizontal stream than the vertical. I do have some regulars on the vertical, but most of the regulars are on the horizontal stream. So and they're the ones that actually count with YouTube more so than 3,000 views last night, but most people only stayed for 30 seconds. That was the average time. So a lot of people, some people stayed for a lot longer, so a lot of people must have only stayed for 2-3 seconds. So very, very much transient stream. Yeah, it does that, Just Joe. It will pop up, when you're watching shorts or something like that. It usually pops in there as well, I believe. I am hoping this weekend I can put together a video on how I've got things set up and how it all works. So hoping to be able to get that done and get that up on my channel so that people can see how I've got the vertical set up and working. Yeah, we have the medic alert bracelets over here. But you've got the medical ID one, yep. You have a bracelet level up, and you've got a bracelet anything is possible and believe. Yep. Right, well, contract's finished on the field, but I'm going to finish it off anyway. I'd like to do that. I won't do the little corners that were missed on the edges, but I will just complete the edge because I do like to just finish the contract off as much as I can. Yeah, nice to get this field done. Again, pretty sure I've done it before. Okay, I said I wasn't going to finish these off, but I will. Finally got type 1 linked. Oh, inked on my wrist. This is why I truck it, the tractor everywhere. 24 kilometers per hour. It's rather slow to move around the map. I assumed you were drunk one time when we're having a low episode. Yeah, that's not a good day. You don't want that kind of misdiagnosis when that's happening. Hey Logan, welcome back. We've finally finished ploughing the field. I'm actually just going to load up the tractor and we'll take it back to the depot and yeah, work out what we're going to do for the rest of the month. Yeah, so we've just finished that contract. It was definitely worth it. 114. I'm going to head back to the yard. Definitely nicer having the bigger truck. Pulls things along quite a bit nicer. When we first moved into this map, we started off with the old Freightliner. It was a bit underpowered. Ooh, nearly. Yeah, still having issues with it sliding around on this trailer. It's a great trailer, but yeah, things definitely move. But I did try out the other one, the ones with the multi-wheels. Not sure if I've got it installed still or not. Trailers, here we go, low loaders. Yeah, I did try those Demco ones. Not a bad trailer, good width, but man, on this map with the unevenness of it, they ended up getting stuck all the time. very much like how this one does. So you still can't strap items down on multiplayer and move it with super strength once released. Yep. Yeah, I think you could be right there, Just Joe. The old unintended consequences. Fix one bug and create two. Hey CS Benji, hello, welcome in. Yeah, Logan, on PC. So this is a 4X map. It does take a bit of grunt to run it. And because I'm on 4K streaming and resolution, frame rates are usually sort of around about 25 to 30. Yeah, that looks like a good username, Grave Reaper. Like it. To get super strength on the PS5, basically the only way is to use the liftable bales and pallets mod, which basically enables bales and pallets to be light enough to carry. It's the only way. You can't get super strength to lift vehicles or anything like that on the PlayStation because you need script mods to be able to do that, I'm afraid. But yeah, liftable bales and pallets is absolutely awesome. Use it all the time on my multiplayer games, which I try to keep console friendly. So yeah, definitely a mod worth checking out. It gives you the equivalent of super strength. Yeah, Grave Reaper X Dactyl, I do. That's awesome, mate. Soon you'll be walking, Benji. Awesome, mate. Or is Benji walking? Yeah. Yeah, we did have that discussion before. Benji going, if I don't get this guy Charles out, he's going to put on way too much weight. I do like your videos though, mate. They are awesome. CS Benji does some great videos with him out walking his dog. Got a beautiful dog. Looking for one that covers all of it there. Okay, so I'm just putting CS Benji's link in the chat. He just walks himself. Yep. Okay, so I've just put his channel in the horizontal and vertical stream. Hopefully come up. Hey, good morning, Lisa. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. There we go. Finally come up on the vertical stream. Hope you're having a good morning there, Lisa. So yeah, started off with nothing, and now we've got a big yard up here. I should probably return that big bulldozer, but I want it because I want to put, yeah, I would like to put some greenhouses down here. I'd like to use the bulldozer to flatten this land out here. I think it's this bit here actually. Yeah, this bit here I'd like to flatten out. Put some greenhouses in. Okay, so that's Lisa. I hope you don't mind. I've changed the color of your name. Hope you're okay with that. Yes, I might actually wash the equipment down. Hey, FS Farmer, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yes, we are well, thank you. don't know if you saw my DM there, FS Farmer, but yeah, I wasn't able to DM you while I was at work, so put it through when I got back home. Explains a little bit of what happened. You're welcome, Letha. I'm mobile in the horizontal. Yeah, know that feeling. Here, FS Farmer. Excuse me. Let's pull this forward so I can wash the tractor down. These Ford tractors are great, but they're very, very slow. Definitely need to carry them on a trailer of some sort. Hey, Eric the Crazy Viking, welcome in. Thank you for joining. The FS Farmers link in the chat. Definitely check him out and yeah, see how he's getting on. He does a lot of videos with courseplay, has things running like clockwork. And the other one to check out is Eric the Crazy Viking. Does some great streams as well. Great to see you here, Eric. Hope things are going well for you. And yeah, welcome in MGL. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. So yeah, thank you to everyone that has joined. Unfortunately, it's about 11 p.m. my time, so work tomorrow, so I've actually got to hit the sack, I'm afraid. No need to check my channel, there isn't anything to see. Oh, I see a little bit there, Eric. Definitely got some good streams there. Oakbridge Farm. Eric's been having a bit of a break. Well-deserved one, no doubt. Been months. I know, time flies, doesn't it? Man. Still time enough to hit the like thingy. That would be absolutely awesome. MGL would appreciate that. Yeah, mate, it is past my bedtime. Definitely. They say as you get older that you need less sleep, but I don't know about that. I'm still finding sleep is actually rather important to me. Especially with going to work in the next morning. Anyway, just get ourselves up here. So fantastic view looking out that door. Yeah, every morning just come out and that's the view you see. It's a nice looking map. We'll say that about DJ Modding. He does a great map. Map edges, you know, not great, but yeah, it's still a great map. Except for the chickens and the sheep that I ran over earlier on in the middle of the field. But yeah, still a very good map. Just be nice to get it fixed a little bit. But thanks to everyone that's joined. Do appreciate it. Thanks for everyone that's hit the like. And to our new subscribers, thank you so much. Feel free, if you haven't already done so, to hit the like button. And if you'd like to subscribe, you're more than welcome to do that. Hey, thanks, Eric. Rewatching would be great. Margaret Thatcher only needed 4 hours a night of sleep. Yeah. Interesting. About the max, I guess. Yep. So, yeah, thanks to everyone for joining. And yeah, if you want to share this video with other people, feel free to do that too. But until next time, have a good day, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time you're watching this. And until next time, bye.